the ass in front of everybody. And it's just like, no matter what people say, like, I just feel like I'm embarrassed. Like, I just feel like I'm, like, was taken advantage of almost. Like, I don't know. It just sucks. Like, it's just the worst. Like, I know this, I don't know.
This game is so dirty.
Yeah. It just has to, like, for me, it's just the fucking terror thing, man. It's just like, oh my God.
I know. It's her. And we've talked about it all game.
Like, anybody but her, like, holy.
Jed, this is not the way you need to go out of this game.
I know, man. Like, bro, you don't have to get rid of me to win, you know?
I know that. It's not like I don't know that. I know that.
Like, you need to believe in yourself. Like, bro, you can win. Like, you don't have to fucking...
Jed, this isn't about me, though. This isn't just about me.
I know. But it's like... Like, I know if I had your vote, I would stay. You know? Like, I would. Overall.
I don't know if that's true.
I think...
That's why I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that's true.
Like, I think at the end of the day, like, Beth would vote for me. And therefore, I would just need you.
I think so. But I don't know.
I know, like, I don't know for sure, but it's just like, you can at least try, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I understand that you want to win the game, but I still think you can win the game, even if I'm here. Like,
I agree.
I think I help you win the game, if anything. But, like, me going out like this is just like, holy shit. Like, this is 10 times worse than Vic. This is way worse than just putting Kiefer on the block last week, even though he was upset about that. But it's like, this is me, like, I put my 100% faith in you three. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just lobbed myself up. And, like, we were so hype about it. And, like, my family literally just watched that episode now of me doing that. And they're probably like, what? Everyone's probably like, what? What's the plan here? And, like, now tomorrow, if I go, everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck was that? What do you do? Like, I literally just want to get out of this week so that I don't have to, like, be named as the dumbest move in BB Can history. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, like, that's just, like, it's fucking killing me, like, to the point where I can't even, like, I just feel so stupid. And I feel like I just let my family down. I feel like I let myself down. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't regret, it's funny because I don't regret the move. Like, I still think I would have done it. Because, like, to me, it was always us. And it was just us three, like, the sauce, man. Like, I did not want to see you two on the block. Like, that would have been way worse for me. To be sitting there and looking at you guys on the block. Like, I wouldn't even have known what to do. I would have been like, what the fuck? Like, now one of us is going home for sure. And now we're in a situation where one of us doesn't have to go home for sure. But, like, I'm sitting next to someone who's calm as hell. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I understand it's a game and everything, but you gotta think that that's dirt, bro. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, it's grimy. It's grimy.
I know.
It's
We did it
grimy.
so we weren't up on the block.
Yeah.
The joke is, if I was up on the block with Beth, I wouldn't ask for your vote. I don't think it'd be fair. I don't think it'd be fair to you. I would just fought for the other two.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, like, what you need from me, but
It's not about you. It's not about loyalty. It's not about any, like, it has nothing to do with you.
for me, it's just like man to man, like, I would just like literally beg that you didn't let me go out after making that move like this, just because for me, I don't know how I'm gonna recover. Like, it's just, I already feel like I am hating on myself for doing that in front of everybody in my family. And it's like for me to go out like that is just holy fuck. Like, it's just like, I don't know how to live it down. And it's like, I understand the game aspect of it, I really do. But I also just think that like this isn't the final four. This isn't the final three. Like, this is the final six. There's so many more opportunities that I can literally be taken out at any point. But like right now in the six, after I just did that, like, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. And like, that's all, like, at this point, it's just like, I just don't want to look like an idiot in front of Canada. Like, and I would hope that, like, me and you, like, we've been riding since day one. I literally consider you my brother. Like, I wouldn't think that you'd want me to be seen as that. Like, it's just something that, it hurts me.
I would never want you to be seen as that.
Yeah.
There's nobody here that thinks you're an idiot or outside.
Yeah.
You went down swinging for your squad. No one thinks you're an idiot. It's just more so you going out on Taro's HOH in this situation. You put yourself out there for us, trusting that this would be unanimous and easy.
Yeah.
And now it's looking like everybody's having doubts.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go. I want us to get in that room and Selly at Final Four. That was always the plan.
Yeah. It was always the plan. Like, literally. Like, that's all I wanted in this game. Like, I didn't even care. Like, I just wanted to get my squad to the end. That's it. And that's why I made this move. If I didn't care about the squad, I would have just said, fuck it. I'm just going to save myself. When do you guys go home? You know what I mean? Like, this is a game. But it's not, like, for me, it's not just a game. It's, like, it's personal. It's relationships. It's, like, real shit that, like, I value in my life. So it's, like, if this were to happen, it's just, like, I don't even know. Like, I already have problems letting people, getting emotionally tied to people. But, like, I always get myself in trouble because I put people's best interests in front of my own. Every relationship I've been in, that's the problem I've had. I've always put it before my own best interests, and I always get fucked. And just like, I just feel like in this situation, it wasn't even a question for me. I know it's never been done before, but it's like, this was like literally the perfect situation to do it, to save us. And I wasn't even thinking of the gravity of the move. I was just thinking about us sticking together like a family. Like, that's what I wanted. And now I'm in a situation where it's like, I feel like people are wavering because they're just thinking I'm some person that's unbeatable. When really I'm just someone that's riding for the squad that wanted to duke it out at the end. And could be taken out just as easy as any of us.
You know what makes it really hard for me? And this doesn't leave this room. To see Beth waver scares me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because the reality is, you and Beth have a deep connection. To see her waver is scary to me on many levels. Because it's like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Does that mean I'm next?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, which is fucked.
That's what scares me. And I always said that. You know I said that.
I know you've been saying that.
Fucking scares me, Jed. Because Keith is fucked up.
Yeah.
From what happened last week.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Beth is, I don't know where her head is completely. I'm not gonna lie to you. She looks fucked up too.
Yeah.
When I tell you I don't know how this plays out, I'm really being serious. There was a time I was sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't feel sure what's gonna happen.
Do you think, like, moving forward, that Beth would be an issue?
No, Jed. Potentially, if she's wavering for you,
Yeah.
what the hell does that mean for me?
I know. I know.
And you two are the closest.
Yeah.
So what the hell does that mean for me? Of course I'm worried. I'm being real with you right now. Like, yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I don't want you out this game.
I know.
But I also worry about her, to be honest with you. If she was up there, I'd feel more comfortable with us sitting down and talking about it. Because I don't know where her head's at. If she's wavering and you guys are this tight, I don't know what that means. You just look shook to me. And I don't know what that means. I need to talk to Beth tonight. With Keith alone, again. Because I need to know what they're doing. Because I'm not clear on it right now. Because if the situation is to vote you out, I need to know that what's happening. That's what's happening. If it's not, I need to know that's what's happening. Because at the end of the day, I'm only one vote.
Yeah.
And it's a group of people that are looking unsure.
What if Beth were to vote me to stay?
And she has my vote. But I need to hear it from her. And we need to sit down and have that talk.
I don't want to talk with us three because I don't know where Keith's been at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he's cheesed about last week, so I feel like.
What do you feel in your heart that Keith wants?
I think he knows deep down that I'm better for his game overall, just because I feel like he will become a bigger target in this game, and so will you. Like, physically, me and you are the same. We're the same threat to people in this house. So, like, me going, like, you're the next one. Like, you're the next big guy in this house, you know what I mean? And that seems how people are judging people in this game. I think Keith knows that, like, Bray has been gunning for him for time. And at the end of the day, Bray was more with you guys than with him. So, at the end of the day, if we're looking at it, I probably am better for his game. But I feel like he's emotional. He's shook about last week. But yeah, I just don't know where his head's at. When it comes to Beth, I think she would vote for me to stay. And if you would too, then we could just go. Like, we could just, you know what I mean? Like, that's literally all I want. Is even one more week, just so I don't have to go out after what I did and on Tara's HOH. Like, I could literally volunteer to hit the block. Like, I would literally do shit like that just so I wouldn't have to go out after what I just did. Because this is, like, to me, it's killing me inside. And, like, I understand on a game level, you know, just take out the big guy. But to me, I'm, like, not even that big of a target, like, yet. I haven't even done any big things, really. Like, I've taken Tina out and I've won 3 comps. Like, there's still 5 comps left. Like, anybody can win a couple of them and win this whole game, you know what I mean? Like, there's just still so many opportunities. And I think at this point in the game, having a solid alliance member is more important than having weak floaters / wild cards. That's my opinion. And I know you're smart as hell, bro. Like, I know you know that. Like, I understand, like, the wavering. I understand it all, and I knew it was going to happen this week. I signed up for it. But I just thought, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, my people will have me like I had them. And that's all I'm asking for, just like an opportunity to continue to show you guys I'm about this life. Like, I want to ride it. Like I just want you guys to give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole week, I just asked everyone just be open-minded. Just be open-minded, please. Look at both sides, but don't be cut and dry. At least for my sake, like at least just give me a chance. That's all I've been asking for is just a chance. Like obviously I can do the. I mean, obviously if I stay, you know where my head's at when it comes to like who's hitting the who's in the block or whatever, who my target is, like blah blah blah. But it's not even like we don't even need to talk about that shit. Like we know where each other's heads are at. We've been playing this whole game together. We made decisions this whole game together. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
What's
I
up?
just have to organize all my shit, and then I'm gonna dye my hair. I don't know if you guys are like having a
Oh yeah.
chat.
We'll go to.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll grab
I have to like get everything organized because it's
your last night.
yeah. And I gotta clear it
Hey,
out.
Leader,
Yeah.
can you come to Destiny after
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Hey babe.
I haven't seen you all day.
So do you think when they ask questions about females that were nominated on odd days? So there's 6 females nominated on odd days, but do you think that they count replacements? But I guess that doesn't count because Austin was the only 9 43 0, but replacement 45. Makes 10. $49 is 1, 51, 11, 51, 12. Okay, so odd noms. Female odd noms is 6, male odd noms is 12. Oh, double. That's easy. So for the odd, females are 6, males are 12. Okay. At least if I know the exact number, I can just like quickly. Female odd noms are female odd noms are I just set it to Julie, Latoya, Latoya, because they were nominated day 1. Nothing on day 7, nothing on day 10, 14, nothing on day 16. Those don't even count. 21 was Kylan Rohan. 24 was even. 29 Austin. Julie, Latoya, Austin. Julie. 29. Wasn't used on 30. Wasn't used on D30. Uh, 36, 41. Oh, okay, and then 43 was Tina, Tara, 49 me. Julie, Latoya, Austin, Tina, Tara, Beth. Just letting alone turns just lying alone turns Tina crazy. Turns Tina bitchy. Beauty. Just lying alone turns Tina bitchy. Okay, that's how I'm gonna remember this shit. Just lying alone turns Tina bitchy. And that'll be female odd knobs. Just lying alone turns Tina bitchy. I hope I can remember all this. Okay. There's 12 for the boys. Even HOH days or a kid bit Judson's toe. I need to think about that one. Destiny Victoria, Invisible. Kiefer. Destiny Victoria, Invisible Kiefer. Destiny Victoria, Invisible Kiefer. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that makes sense. Kid bit Judson's toe. Dare Victoria invite kids. A kid bit Judson's toe. Okay. So odd HOHs are Dare Victoria invite kids. For even HOHs, a kid bit Judson's toe. For even vetoes, just remember talking Tara. But for odd vetoes, keep Rohan really juicy. Odd vetoes keep Rohan really juicy, and even vetoes just remember talking Tara. On odd HOHs, on odd HOs, on odd vetoes, just remember. On odd vetoes, for odd vetoes, keep Rohan really juicy. But for even vetoes, just remember talking. Just remember talking Tara. Keep Rohan really juicy. Odd HOHs. Dare Victoria invite kids. Even HOHs. Because for even HOHs, a kid bit toe. There are 6 even female noms. I literally just need to remember these acronyms and I'm fucking golden. Even female noms just lying alone turns Tina bitchy. Just lying alone turns Tina bitchy. And then that's odd. What am I saying? Odd female noms just lying alone keeps Tina bitchy. Odd male noms. Yeah, just think like it's female and it's like negative. For odd noms, for odd vetoes, just remember. Odd noms keep Rohan really juicy. For even vetoes, just remember talking Tara. Odd HOHs. Dare Vic invite kids because on even HOHs, a kid bit Judson's toe. I just need to remember this shit. On odd female nom days, a lie alone turns Tara bitchy. And then I haven't done the male odd ones yet. I wish I could like, it's okay though. Okay, then they're gonna ask questions about like, fucking veto players. I know everyone who's won them, so on even veto days, just remember talking Tara. Judson, Rohan. On even veto days. Did I fuck that up? Eight. Kiefer. Even veto days keep Rohan really juicy. Odd veto days, just remember talking Tara. Okay, good. That's better. Odd veto days, just remember talking Tara. But who the fuck's the other T? Can't. Odd veto days, yeah. 15. No, let's do this. 8, 15, 22, 29, 8, 15, 22, 29, 36, 8, 15, 22, 29, 36. Deshaun. I'm 41. Hey, you.
Ah, fuck.
What's going on, baby?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. What happened? Did you just come from DR?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, babe. I promise.
the DRs triggers it. It's been so long.
What house?
I just in this house with you.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Just answering questions about you. I just could barely answer.
Got you, baby.
Thank you.
This should be me.
I just want you to live.
Sorry, I have to get my hair dyed.
It's all good.
This is old lady problems, you know? Sorry.
feel he's just
Is he still telling you you're fine?
like,
Okay, then fuck off.
no, I don't even know. He's just saying, I don't want you to go, bro. But like, people are wavering. He's like, Beth's wavering. And he's like, if your connection with Beth is so deep and she's wavering, like, what does that mean for me? I was like, oh.
What does that even mean?
He's like, oh, he's like, I see you.
If that was what was happening, why wouldn't he be like, dude, Beth is... Why wouldn't he come to you and be like, Beth's wavering and I have you?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Clearly lying, yeah, I know. It's clear. Clearly lying. I'm just like, until I just call him out and be like, bro, I know, like, what you're doing, bro. Like, he probably won't break that.
He wouldn't.
Which I don't understand why, like, just fucking have some respect. Like, stop trying to play it cool. As if, like, everyone else is flipping except for him.
As if me and Kiefer were one.
That's pretty much what he's doing.
And if that was the case, he should have came to you.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. Whatever, I'll probably still try to keep one more time.
I would.
Can't hurt it.
No, I'm not being serious.
Oh, he scared me. Holy shit.
Oh, he wouldn't pull off this elaborate plan. He would come for us with everything he had. And he would get one of us.
I
Because
know.
both of us can't win the veto.
That's when you guys try to make nice with him last minute and act like the asshole.
Oh, I think it would be kind of impossible for me to make nice. We're in too deep.
I know this.
It's
So
do
I'm
we
wondering,
go,
like,
do
huh?
we go talk to him?
I think so. It's too deep. Like, we can't turn back now.
No, we can't.
Like,
They're going to say goodnight, house guests, in like 15 minutes. My guess. Maybe a bit longer because Tara's dyeing her hair right now. But they might have did a battery change just because they knew what was coming.
it's just that, like, there's no more discussions to be had.
Just tell him. That's the last discussion. To tell him to his face that we're voting him out. Do we owe him that?
Yes?
Fuck,
course
we
we owe
do.
him that.
I was hoping you said no.
We do. How can we not do it? I would never want to go out with you guys not telling me. Why would you guys not tell me? That would be my question. Just so I wouldn't pitch to you anymore?
He's never going to talk to us again, Tishawn.
Why? It's a game. He says it's more than that to him, but is that just part of his game?
I don't know, man. It felt like my whole world, it felt like I was broken when he put me on, man. I never felt like that before.
I get it, but you feel like that because you're here and this is all you have right now.
I know.
I don't know. Like, I don't think you talked to us for a long time. I don't know. I've never played this game before, so I don't know what happens when you leave. It seems that way now because it's everything. But I actually don't know. He said to me, he pushed his heart to me. He pretty much told me, like, yo, this is what gets me in trouble in real life. I put others ahead of myself. I put others ahead of myself. I put others ahead of myself, and I did it here. The problem is he keeps doing it. He doesn't learn his lesson. The real lesson learned is a hard pill to swallow. But you can't put people before you. You just can't, especially here. He couldn't save all of us, but he wanted to. And we knew that he would. And we put him in that situation. And we knew exactly what he would do so that we'd end up here, so that we'd have this decision to make.
I also don't think if it was me and Beth on the block that he would have made this move. He wouldn't have did this for me.
No.
He did it for you and Beth. I wasn't touching the block.
Honestly, Keith, I'm not even sure if he did it for me or how much percentage of it was me. Because the reality is him pulling down Beth keeps Beth safe. He doesn't know for sure that I go up. Tara said it, but we don't know that for sure. I never
I
went
should
up.
have just told him that I was going to vote out Beth.
The reality is, too, if I was next to Beth on the block, Beth probably goes home.
Not probably. She does.
And I think he deep down knew that. And he didn't want to have to show his cards on that one. But I know where he stands.
So do I.
I'm not his number one. And I was at one point. And he was all of our number ones. That's why he's got to go. The only reason,
I kind of knew that.
the only reason he kept you is because he was splitting up you and Tina, for being real. He was okay with splitting up you and Tina. It wasn't about change of heart. It was splitting up you and Tina either way, and he'd rather you have you than Tina.
I would have been game to vote out Tina. I might have put up a little fight, but if I got too much resistance, I would have shown my loyalty to the squad.
That's what it comes down to. That's why. The difference between this and that is that he still, if we keep him in the game, it's still him and Beth. That'll never change.
What do we tell him? He's a competitor.
That's the problem. Huh?
He's a competitor. We can't beat him. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry.
He'll never forgive us for this. The fact that it went this far, it'll never be the same. For that reason, can't keep you in the game. He'll never trust us. He'll never trust us. Never. He didn't even trust us after he did it, really, because he was shook. If he was already scared from right after he did it, imagine next week when things get tight. He's too dangerous of a player to have in this game that won't be loyal to us anymore. The fact that he had to pitch to us 6 times, he'll never forget that. The fact that we put him through that, he'll never forget that. And he won't be the same person we're seeing right now next week.
No, I know. I'm not the same person.
He'll have the look in his eye that he had when he pitched you to me. That's what he's going to have. And I was looking in his face being like, who is this? I remember being like, wait, what? Now? Why?
He told me that you were pissed when him and Beth said that they wanted to keep me.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Kiefer,
I don't believe him, Ty. If you wanted me gone, I'd be gone.
Keith, do you see what I'm talking about? When you came and talked to me in that bathroom, I went straight to the HOH room. I was like, yo, Keith has to stay, like I've been saying. And Beth's like, I don't know, this and that, and then, I don't know. Then they switched it up and said, oh, you swore on all this stuff to protect all of us.
They didn't ask me to swear on shit to protect you.
I know that. I don't believe they did.
I kept my energy the same with you this whole time, man.
You have. Nothing has changed, and I've never wavered toward you. I'm sorry I was in that room when that happened, and I'm sorry I was standing with them when it happened. But the reality is, I wasn't a majority, and I didn't really have a say.
I know you didn't.
I couldn't. They were adamant and convinced, and they were having conversations without me. They were on a power trip. What do you want me to say?
I believe everything you're saying.
Being in that H room for 2 weeks in a row probably does some shit to you.
100% it does.
And it did to them. But now we are here. They made the choices they made. Jed made his bed, turned on his own people before he needed to. And now all of us are doubtful that he'll be loyal to us now. That is not my fault. It wasn't my idea to put you on the block, and I didn't put you on there. He did.
I know. I don't hold you accountable. I hold him and Beth. That's basically all it is. I couldn't even imagine you pitching me, being like, yo, maybe we should put Keith up.
It didn't cross my mind.
I don't think it would have. I honestly, because then where does that leave you?
We're gonna burn Kiefer. That's what I said.
I know, Deshaun. That's what I've been telling you.
I said if we're just burning Kiefer like that, what about me?
That's why I went to you and I said, I swore on a bunch of shit. It don't mean shit. I did what I had to do to survive. Going with my gut, and I'm trusting in you. That's all I can do from here on out now. Because I sure as hell don't trust Tara or Brayden, even though it may look like I trust Tara. I don't trust her a bit. You see how she's talking? She's talking all kinds of crazy. She'll fucking do anything now. She thinks she just... You know what I mean?
I know.
I put in the work to help keep you off the block. I hope that shows something too.
You did, and you don't have to convince me of anything because I know where you stand. I do have a little bit of concern that you're mad at me for going up on the block because I was in the room, but I apologize for that, man. I was there. Like,
Dude.
but I'm not coming for you. I know you've been real with me, and my energy has always been the same with you.
Honestly, I hope you win. But if you don't win, I hope I fucking win. So I can show you that I'm not gonna fucking put you up on the block.
I don't think you will. I really don't.
Why would I?
I don't know. But the reality is now, he just gotta go, man. And I feel like a dickhead because he actually didn't do anything to me. He didn't really do something to me.
No.
Right? He doesn't have an actionable thing that I could tangibly say, wow, he did this to me. You can. I can't. Beth can't. So it's kind of messed up. But the thing is, I know he's never going to let this down. I know that I'm not his number one and he was all of ours. I just know that the path to the win is so much harder with him here. He's another hurdle we have to jump through to win. I'm not scared of Bridget. I'm not scared of Tara. I'm not scared of Beth. I have no worries about beating them. Like none.
Me neither.
No concerns.
You just better be better at me than this next HOH.
Hmm?
You gotta win.
I know.
You have to fucking win.
I know. And I will. I'm gonna win. I'm going to win. End of story. When do we tell him?
Right now.
What's our reasoning? He'll never forgive us.
We deliberated too long.
Yeah, we'll come up. Just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you want me to give you? I'll pull up.
10 minutes. Maybe less.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hate this game. I hate this game. Why'd I do this? Why did I do this? Why you do this? Why did you do this? Be stronger. Be strong. Why are you here?
Hey, babe. Did Dad just go get you? Oh. Ty, I need to know that I can trust you without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
just wanted to have an open conversation. Well, like, I mean,
Oh, I thought Ty wanted to come in here.
what?
You went and got it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, he was going to come earlier, but I was in the DR. I mean, like, basically at this point, I just want to know, like, what everyone's heads are at, what everyone's thinking. Because, I mean, at least in the past, when we've sent people home, like, we've talked, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every time.
So, I don't know. Like, obviously, I've been hearing this and that, and, like, you're good, you're good, you're good, but, I mean, obviously, it's not the case, so, I don't know. I would just love to hear a conversation about what's going on, pretty much. Just so I can at least, you know, I mean, if this is my last night in the fucking house, like, I would hope that I could at least have some, just like the respect to let me know, you know?
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God, Jed. The fact that it's come to this, it's not good for any of us. I think, like, I don't know how you recover from this one if you stay. All the things that were said, all the insecurities you would have about our relationship going forward, all of us. I don't know how we recover from that. That's one thing. Because the reality is, I look at Keith, and he is bitter. Bitter. And we kept him. And he's still bitter. We sat here, went back and forth, had doubts, wasn't sure what to do. And you made a move to save us. It should have been a no-brainer. It wasn't a no-brainer for everybody. How the hell do you get past that? How? You know things will never be the same. How could they be? What do you think?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, for me, it's just like, you know, obviously I made the move for all of us.
I know.
And I knew that sitting on the block, you know, there's always going to be both sides brought up and people are going to talk. And there's going to be, you know, there's obviously going to be chats about everything. I haven't really actually heard anything that's been said, like, when it comes to that. So I don't know about that stuff. I just know that there's been talks about both sides, which is, like, completely fine to me.
Well, what do you mean both sides? Like you staying versus you
yeah,
going?
me versus Bray. Like, yeah. Like, I know that obviously you guys have to think about both sides, and I knew that when I decided to stay on the block. And that's completely fine. I just thought that eventually, like, me staying would outweigh Braden staying, you know, in the grand scheme of things, just because of our relationship. And I still do think it does outweigh that. When it comes to, like, bitterness and stuff, like, I'm not, because first of all, like, that decision hasn't even been really set in stone yet, to my knowledge.
But bitterness in the sense that the deliberating
Yeah.
it seems like we've been deliberating at all. Like, would you be bitter about that?
Oh, like, deliberating.
The fact that we're like, I don't have three people sitting here and being, Jed, you're good, you're
Right,
staying.
right.
That's not the conversation that's being had right now.
Right.
Is there bitterness from that? Because in my mind, Kiefer's bitter that happened to him. So how could you not? I think that's kind of what I'm asking.
Yeah. No, but for me, it's like I think both of you guys know, like, not an emotional player, and like when it comes to bitterness, that is something Keith would do because he's been emotional this whole game. Like even with the day 31, like he's still bitter about that. Whereas we all know that we let shit go, and like for you two, I literally have never even doubted that either of you were going to ride with me in this decision. Like every day you reassure me, every day Beth reassures me. So it's like I didn't even feel like you guys were really flip flopping. Like I knew that I knew that in your head you had to think about both sides, and I knew that like especially Keith being bitter about last week would be the one that I needed to really turn or like work on. But for you guys, I feel like this whole week you guys have been telling me I'm good. So like I still in my head I think I am, honestly, like I'm being optimistic, but you haven't really given me anything to like make me think like, yo, these guys are being sketch, you know? So I've been chilling. Obviously I got my own paranoia just from being on the block. It just brings it about, but at the end of the day, I still like I feel and will feel solid until I get the cold, hard, you are going home. You know what I mean? And like that's how I feel. And no, I'm not bitter, and I'm not going to be bitter because I'm not an emotional player. And like things have happened in this game where you got over it ASAP, and it saved us in the future. Like if I stay here, this is me. Like this is it. Like this is what I'm saying. This is what I've been trying to do the whole game. This is why I made this move in the first place. Like it's to ride with you guys. So no, I would not be bitter. I knew for a fact that you guys would have to think about both sides. And this whole time you guys have been reassuring me, and I've literally just like I've built up my own paranoia just from like my own self-doubt. But whenever I've asked you guys, it's always been you're good, you know? So I honestly don't see you guys as being like flip-flopping, wavering, deliberating crazy and shit like that. Like it's more, for me, it's more just like you guys talking out the options, which I completely respect. We've done it every week. And then just me being like confident, optimistic that the option would fall in my favor. That's pretty much it. And like I would hope by now that you guys know me as a person, and I haven't played with emotions in this game. Like I was emotional last week with Kiefer because that was obviously tough for me to do, but before that, it's just been the game and shit. Like it's just been getting over stuff and moving forward. Yeah, man. I think that this is just something that can be like handled the way it's supposed to be handled. You know what I mean? Like we had a plan, and we've wavered from plans in the past, and it really fucked us up. And now I just feel like if this plan is wavered from, it could have bad repercussions for everyone. But I don't know. I just know that me staying is better for both of you guys' games. Like at the end of the day, like in the big picture, I know it is. And I've never doubted you guys. And if I really did doubt you guys, I never would have made this move. And it would have been like the opposite. It would have been you guys and then me sitting here listening to you. But it's opposite now because I decided to make that move. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it really is just like this is all it's needed for this to not like be a bad decision for me, pretty much. Like I was just, yeah, man. It's just like for me, it's just fucking a mixture of like the decision, and then Tara's HOH, and then like if I were to go home on that because of that, like it's just trash. It would just suck. That would suck. Like, would I be bitter if I went home? Yeah, duh. Like, like that's just obvious. But would I be bitter if I stayed and that's what I literally expected when I made the move? No. It can't be bitter at all. I'm just not that kind of person. So that's where my head's at. I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, I keep going back to the loyalty thing, but that's basically just what this is for me. It really is. And like, it's always been this ahead of everything. This ahead of the Sunsetters. This ahead of every other Ghost Pepper, every other outside relationship we've had. This has always been the three. And now we're at a position where we literally have one of us on the block and two of us voting when we need 2 votes. So I could never have asked for a better situation, personally. Like, this is exactly what I would want, honestly. If either of you guys were on the block and it was 2 of the other people voting, like, it wouldn't even be a question, you know? So, I mean, I'm just trying to be optimistic, honestly, and just kind of manifest that I will be able to stay this week, because it's just the right thing to do, and I really think it's in all of our best interest. Yo. No, you can come in. But yeah, I mean, sorry, we're talking about if I'm better, but I'm not. Yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, I think me being here is better and in the best interest of everybody in this room. And I've shown that with my loyalty and how I play the game. And you guys know, like, moving forward, where my head's at, what I'm doing. And I just think that, you know, I made this decision for everybody in this room to get further along in the game, and just put myself at risk for that reason alone. And I really I just put all my trust into you guys, pretty much. Like, yeah, was it a ridiculous decision? Maybe, in the eyes of many, but I just, like, had that much trust in you guys that you would kind of come through, you know? So, I mean, I was just saying, I'm being optimistic. Like, I knew that going into the situation, you have to look at both sides of the block. We've done it every single week. We've all been rational. We've all made decisions together, and I understand. So I'm glad that you guys are doing the same thing, looking at both sides. Do your thing. But like I said, like, I just wanted everyone to be open-minded and just, like, give the kid a chance, you know, after I did that, because I'm fine with going out of this game. It's just, like, that move, and then Tara's HOH, like, it just, that one's tough. Like, that one's just tough for me. Like, that's just a tough one. Like, that one burns for sure. And I know that I just wouldn't want any of you guys to feel that. And I would just hope that would be, like, reciprocated. And, yeah, I don't know. I know it's just, for me, it was always just, the Final Four, and we were talking about it. And that's what I was just trying to make sure we got. Because if I didn't do that, then we definitely weren't getting the 4. And that was my goal. Like, that was literally my goal. And we're all competitors. We're all here to play the game. And I thought at that point, for sure, we could just, whoever wins, wins at that point. I don't want people in here that are potentially going to win that, like, none of us think represent the season. Like, I want someone to be sitting at the end that represents our season. We can be proud of saying, okay, that person played the game, that person won the game. Great. I can vote for that person. But, I mean, if I go, there's now 2 people in this house who we wouldn't want to represent this season, in my opinion. And that just lessens your guys' chances of winning the season. You know? So, I don't know. It's always been about the numbers for me. It's always been about trust and loyalty to me, riding with your team. And I literally chose my team from day 1, day 2, and have not wavered once. Cards have been on the table. Everyone knew that we were working together, except for a couple of us, but Everyone knew. And we still made it this far. So. And then tomorrow, if I were to go home, it's just like, what the fuck was that guy doing? Like, what an idiot. So, I mean, that's just, I don't know. I wouldn't want any of you guys to go through that and, like, feel that. Because, like, the last 2 days have just been, like, very emotional. And just, like, I just feel like I'm an idiot. Like, you know? Like, it just feels, I'm just really, like, beating myself up for it. So, I mean, honestly, like, if you were to tell me that I'd be on the block and these 3 people would be voting earlier in the game, I would have been like, put me on the block then, you know? Like, this has been the most solid thing I've ever been a part of. And it's been the most solid thing in this whole game. This has been the most solid alliance in this whole game. So, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better situation for myself, but obviously, like, we all know it's a game. But for me, this one's a bit deeper than that, because I made a choice that wasn't just based on the game. It was based on my personal relationships with you guys. So I would just hope that, like, your decision tomorrow, you can think of it as more of a personal decision, just because it is me, and I've been riding with you guys. Like, it just, this one's tough, because I understand the game aspect of it, but then there's also the personal aspect of it, just because of our connection. And it's been 55 days together. So, I mean, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna, like, try to be optimistic. And I mean, I know most people want you to tell them what you're doing the night before, but honestly, for me, like, I would rather you guys at least have some more thoughts about it tonight, and potentially, like, we can talk in the morning or something like that. Just because, like, I don't know. I'm a big believer in just, like, not knowing until, like, not doing something until you really know, like, at the final, like, you know, like, at the final moment, kind of. And, like, I don't want to just count myself out tonight and just be like, all right, fuck me, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just at least feel like I have some hope tonight, and tomorrow, like, just talk to you guys. But I mean, yeah, I would just love it if it wasn't just like a blind side or anything like that, because that would hurt too. So, I mean, all I ask is that it isn't just cut and dry, and you guys kind of have an open mind, and just think about kind of what we've built on a personal level as well, hopefully. Just because, like, this one would be, like, really hard to digest. And yeah, I love you guys, and yeah, I don't know if you guys wanna say anything to the kid. What? Well, yeah.
I'll just say, no matter what happens, I love you, bro. And just know that the move you made, I'll never call it stupid. I'll never call it embarrassing. You made it out of love. You made it for your people.
Yeah.
I can never say anything else about it. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I hope it's portrayed like that on the TVs. Hopefully they got the full story. Or else it really just does look like an idiotic move. This game gets tough, man. You're getting down to the numbers, and it's just like, I don't even know anymore. It's just getting real tough, man. But for me, it's just always been about the people, man. Always been about you guys. Always been about you guys. It hasn't been about, for me, it really was never really about winning money. Like, it was just, I want to come in here and make some great relationships, be loyal to whoever I find to be loyal to me, and ride. And just ride. And that's what I was really wanting to do. And that's what I still hope to do. I'm still being optimistic. I would love to do that still, guys. Seriously. And this is like this ain't just some big brother player. Like, this is Jetto. Like, this is JT. And I don't quit. I don't quit anything in my life, and I don't give up. So I'm not giving up until I'm literally with Arissa. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. Like, I'm just not. I don't want you guys to make a decision and regret it. I really don't. Like, next week, like, fuck, man, we should have kept Jed. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not what I want you guys to go through. And I don't want to be sitting in the jury house like, oh, these guys are going to regret this. Like, and I don't want to see one of you guys come next week. I really don't. I really don't, man. Like, I really do want this Final Four, like, for reals. I think it would be so dope. And at that point, we really wouldn't care who won. Like, imagine being in a situation where you don't care who won because you love everybody so much and you all work so hard to get there. Like, right now, I think we'd all be pretty cheesed if Braden or Tara was sitting in the final two. Like, we'd all be pretty upset about that. So why not just take one of them out quick and we'll get the other one out together? You know what I mean? Like, it's a team effort. We were literally set up in the perfect position right now to get what we wanted. Us four would be playing in an HOH tomorrow. The one person we don't want here is not even playing. We can work together. Like, we can literally work together to get to where we want to be. And then we literally have 1 week left after that. And it's anybody's game. I understand completely if you guys wanted to get me out 5, 4, at the 3 to the final 2. I would be honored for one of you guys to get me out, like, for real. But it's just like Tara's HOH after I did this move is like, I'm going to be eaten alive by this. You know what I mean? Like, it just sucks. So there's just so many, there's opportunities for you guys. And we've always said, let's play it out. Like, I just want you guys to bet on yourselves, man. Like, you don't want to win this game by default. Like, no one wants to win by default. No one wants to win because they took someone to the end and just beat them because they suck. You want to win this game? Win it. Win it, win it. Go out there and win some comps. Fucking put yourself in position to win. I feel like so many people in this game have been, like, playing to lose, like, as if they think they're just gonna lose everything. Like, we don't have to do that. Be confident, win. Just, like, win. Like, win tomorrow. Make a decision. Like, someone win the veto. Like, let's just play this game like it's supposed to be played. Like, it just, that's what my mentality is in this game, honestly. Like, I knew I'd be in a position where I'd be put in vulnerable positions when I was just moving forward in this game. And I was probably in positions where I had to win to survive. But even this week, like, I just feel so secure with you guys that I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna win, and I don't even have to use my win because I have such strong connections here. And I don't want you two to be on the block beside each other. Like, that's fucked in my mind. I couldn't even picture it. I told Keith in the kitchen, I'm like, bro, I do not want to see them two sitting up on the block. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, I'd be more emotional than if I was on the block at that point. Because it's like, what? It's just, that was a situation that we talked about that we had to avoid. Two of us being on the block at the same time at the end of the week. And we've avoided it this entire game. And we have still avoided it going into week 9. It hasn't even happened once. How? We had 7 oddballs coming at us, and they couldn't get 2 of us on the block at the same time. And now we're in almost week 9, and it still hasn't happened, and we have the opportunity for it to never happen. This is literally the best alliance of all time. Literally. And what we said from the beginning, we just have to stay solid. Because as soon as we start second guessing ourselves and playing for ourselves, that's when things break down. Because like, honestly, like if I go home, what happens? Like, where's the line drawn with loyalty now? You know what I mean? It's like, how can you even, like, how do you know what anyone's gonna do anymore? It's just like up in the air. Whereas if I'm here, like, we're solid as fuck. Like, we still have a clear target, and we still move forward as a unit. That's my opinion. Because now we're mixing in people that haven't been with us from the beginning. And that's dangerous. We have wild cards in the game now. We have people that are flip-flopping. And now I could see any of you guys next week if I go. I don't know what's going to happen. Because who knows, man? Like, if Tara was able to manipulate this situation, like, what can she do next week? Holy shit. This girl's more dangerous than we thought, man. Like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, man, I hope you guys can just kind of see where I'm coming from. That's all I need. That's all I want. Just kind of, like, look at it from my point of view. But...
Why do you think we're so quiet, Jed?
Oh, I know. I know. I'm just telling you. I'm appreciate you guys, like, listening and always, I don't know, when I'm emotional, you guys have always been there for me. Every time. And like I was just saying, like in the DR, like, I literally wouldn't have been here without you guys. I talk to you guys about everything. I cry to you guys. I don't cry to anybody in real life. And at this point right now, like I'm feeling like I'll be here 24 hours from now. Like I'm just optimistic. Like I ride, like I just trust you guys. I just trust you guys. And honestly, sometimes my kindness is taken for weakness, and people take advantage of me because of my selflessness. But I never know until it actually happens. So I'm not going to say that about the situation until it happens, really. And if I am sitting here tomorrow at this time, I'm doing the same thing. I'm literally doing the same thing. And I know when Vic said that, couldn't believe her. But this is me saying this. And like, I just made that move for us. I'm never going to turn my back on you guys. Ever. In this game. Never. And I think that in itself is the biggest asset to all of your games moving forward. That I'm riding and I'm loyal to the soil. And yeah, man. I just don't want you guys, just please don't make a decision that you regret. Just make a decision that's best for you and what you think that you'll be able to accept and sleep at night with, you know? Because I honestly don't regret using the veto on Beth. I really don't. I don't. And like, I would do it again. If there was 2 of you guys in the situation, I would have done it again. You didn't want to hit the block? I didn't want you to hit the block. I was worried Beth may go home if she's staying on the block. I take her off. I put myself in this position for you guys. And yeah, I am optimistic that you guys will just kind of, you know, make the right decision and help me out here. Because I'm here for you guys, man. I have no one else in this game. I literally have no one else. I've just been with you guys this whole game.
Good night, house guests. Sleep well.
There's nowhere for me to run. We're going to be down to 5 people, and we have 4 of them. That's the best position I've ever heard in a Big Brother game. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be sitting in the final 4, and one of us 4 in this room should win the game. There's no reason why. I love all you guys since day one. Since day one in Defender, me and Keith, we've been tight as hell. Ty's the first guy I saw when I walked in. And Beth's one of the first girls I saw when I walked in. Instantly felt the connection. Pulled you into the Sunsetters instantly. We made the Sunsetters, like, this shit runs deep, man. Like, this wasn't the same as like the Vic situation. We didn't fuck with Vic until like day 20. Like, it was me, like, it was day one, you know? Like, this is a day one thing. So, yeah, like, yeah, man, I understand the game aspect of every decision that's made, but like, for me, it's just like, personally, this is deep. This is a deep connection for me. I feel like I'm entrenched in you guys. I feel like I'm deep rooted in you guys. And yeah, I just don't want anyone to look back on this week and be like, fuck, we shouldn't have done that. You know? No, fuck me. We should not have done that. Because I'm not going to look back on this week and say I shouldn't have done that, what I did. So all I ask is that you guys please don't make me have to regret that decision. Because as of right now, I really don't. Because two of my number one people are off the block and not stressed. And I'll take that burden for you guys. But if you can help me in the situation and get me out of it, it'll make it all worth it. And I won't have to regret week 8 of BB Can 9. I want this to be the week that we faced the most adversity and got through. That's what I want. Right now, we look back on the Invisible, we're like, shit, we got through that. We look back on the double, and we're like, fuck, we got through that. And now we're gonna look at week 8, when someone outside of our lines won an HOH, and somehow none of us went home. Like, that's sick. Like, that is the best alliance of all time. And I know we're not all crazy super fans and like all about like alliances and shit like that, but like for me, it's just different. It's not just an alliance. Like, this is like a literal family right here. So it's not just the alliance and the names and the signs. Like, it's like, no, it's 4 family members going from day 1 to day 62. Now that is a story. That is a story. We went through up and downs. We never faltered. We never wavered. We made decisions together every single week. We tightened our shit up after week 3, or week 2, whatever. We tightened it up. And look how fucking far we are, man. This is so sick. This is unreal. We did it together, man. Like, please let me just kind of enjoy the fruits of our labor with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I ask of you guys. Like, I just feel like we've worked so hard to get here. Please just let me enjoy with you guys, you know? Like, just give me the opportunity to show you that I'm still riding for you guys. I'm still doing it for you guys. Like, this is what I've always wanted. It was just us to get to the 4. Ever since we said it. Ever since we did the guns. Like, I was like, yo, let's get to the 4. Let's do it. Whoever wins, wins at that point. Whoever wins a veto at that point. Who cares? I'm down for any one of you guys to win this game. Any one of you. And for me, it hasn't always been like, I'm going to make this move because I need $100,000. So I'll fuck this guy. You know? I'm going to burn this guy. Nah. I'm not playing like that. I'm not playing like that. No. So I hope you guys are just able to kind of see where I'm coming from and like, you know, make a decision that won't make me regret making this move for us, because that's all it was. It was just a move for us. It wasn't a move for me. I wasn't trying to be like some big shot. I was literally just trying to save us. And that's what it came down to. And although people were saying like, you know, buddy, just save yourself, I was like, nah. Let's save the squad. Let's save the squad. Yeah. I just don't want anyone in here to like look back and be like, man, I should have saved him. Like, we should have saved him. That's the worst feeling in the world. That is the worst feeling. I really don't want anybody to have regrets in this game. And this is just deeper. This is deeper in the game for me with you guys. With anyone else, we got through the weeks, but with this, with you guys, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than a game. It's a different kind of relationship here. When you're with people every day for that long and you're working together, you're making decisions together, you're emotional together, man, like, no, this is different than that. I'm always gonna love you guys. It's not just this game, it's outside this game. I just wanna talk about this afterwards, a couple years down the line, and be like, man, week 8, we were put through the ringer, and we fucking made it. Like, we made it out of the week of terror, which I'm calling this. The terror week. Like, let's talk about it. We went to the Final Four in week 9 as a unit? Like, come on. That's fucking sick. Like, then we can laugh. Like, oh, I won, I fucking got your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got your ass. I won the veto, boom, I got you. Like, that is fun. Like, that is actually fun now. Like, that's fun. But, like, I don't know. This kind of stuff isn't fun. This isn't fun to me. But, yeah, man. That's where my head's at. I'm happy to talk to all you guys together. And, as I said, like, I'm just going to be as optimistic as I can. I've obviously been emotional the last couple of days. It's fucking hard being on the block. I understand now. Paranoia is real. And, but me, myself, I just need, for my own mental health, just to be, like, optimistic and hope that there's some kind of hope for me. That's just how I'm going to get through things. So I'm just hoping you guys can at least give it a thought, give it some hope, give it some chance. And I mean, I'm just hoping that tomorrow Arissa tells me that I'm safe, that we can stay together and just do what we came here to do. Because at the end of the day, we all came here to play. And I came here to play a clean, good game and show myself to Canada, show who I am, you know? Like I said in my speech, be true to yourself and the rest will work itself out. I've been true to myself this entire week. I did something that I would do in my regular life for anybody. And that's me being true to myself. So I'm just hoping that the rest works itself out. And that's the kind of mentality and the optimism that I'm gonna have. And yeah, I just hope that you guys can help me out this week, honestly. I just hope that there's some kind of hope. And yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys forever. All love. All love, man. All love. And it's different coming from me. This ain't some average Joe. This ain't some random house guest in here begging. Like, this is Jed Tavernier, the dairy detective. There's a lot of fucking dairy in here that hasn't been detected. I got more work to do. We got some open cases. We gotta close them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I love you guys, man. I love y'all. I love you guys.
I love you guys too.
It's a different kind of relationship that we all have in here. It's nothing like anything else in this game. We can do it, man. We can do it. We really can do it. We can do it together. I want to do it with you guys. Definitely the hardest week that we've had so far. It's fucking tough, man. It's very tough. It's very tough, man. And honestly, this is how dysfunctional families work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I literally think that we're a dysfunctional family. And I love it. Like, I love it. Like, we're up and down, we're fucking all over the place, we're screaming at each other, it's lit, we're crying, we're having behind the door cellies, like we literally had a behind the door celly at that POV ceremony. Like, how dope is that? And then we're like in our worst place ever, and then like we're back up, and like honestly, tomorrow I'd love to have another behind the door celly. Like, that's something I would love to do. That would be great. That's what I'd be praying for. Dysfunctional as hell.
Did you know this move makes the rest of the entire house nervous, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
I know.
What you're gonna do.
Oh, I know. And like, I'll take that. I'll take it. Like, I'll take the targeting. I'll take everything. For me, it was always just about getting us.
You know, we
Out of
did
this
not
one.
even, I don't think any of us thought about how big this move was until you did it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. It was just like, to me, it was a no-brainer. If it came to either 100% breaking us up or a chance that we don't get broken up, it's a no-brainer. So that was my mentality going into it. I didn't think about the real gravity of the move. But, I mean, at this point, I honestly just want to survive this week so I don't embarrass myself in front of my family. That's literally the biggest thing.
It's just crazy because the four of us would be playing in the HOH. It's fucked up.
It is fucked. Like, who could have asked for a better setup? Like, come on. It's actually laughable.
We'd be laughing during the HOH.
We'd be fucking around. Almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Keith, what'd you get?
we wouldn't be.
What'd you get for 4?
You got that wrong, Beth? How'd you get that shit wrong?
It could actually be ridiculous. Like, come on.
The four of us playing at HOH? That's ridiculous.
Fuck, it is.
Just us.
That's nuts,
Like we're
bro.
high-fiving each other through the booth.
We know it's a fucking booth, too. Like, come on. Like, we literally could not have scripted this better.
It's pretty fucked.
Oh my god, like, it's laughable.
Let's get ready for bed and we'll get up and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay?
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. I love you guys. Talk to you guys in the morning. You showering?
Are you?
Yeah, probably. Okay. Keith is feeling it.
I have a chance. I want to keep hard. Holy shit. I did not expect that.
I need to talk to him by myself.
Yeah.
By myself.
Oh yeah. Holy shit. I know that he doesn't want to do it. He started bawling like instantly. Holy shit.
Babe, I don't know if you go if I stay.
I know. It's dark, but like, I don't know. No, we gotta work on Keith. He's clearly he's the one. He's the one.
Ties. Kind of bullshit.
I know.
The things he says.
I know. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can tell.
It's fine.
Like he's feeling it. Holy shit. Nice my chance. That's all I said.
You're a talker. You're a talker.
I talked for like 30 minutes straight. I don't know what to say. I was running out of shit to say. You talk to him tomorrow or tonight?
I'll go see what's like out there. But I might in the morning just be like, Keith, get to Expedia now.
Yeah.
Like first things fucking first. Like I'm jumping out of bed when things go off.
Yeah. And just say like, not feeling good about it.
Just be like, I just have to be like, Keith. Like I have to like really secure him.
Yeah. Well, I already told him neither of us are putting him up at all.
No, and like.
Reiterate that.
And I had already pulled him into OLG, and I was like, Kate, like Ty's being snaky. Like I already said that kind of stuff. I know you think it's a trio, but like, dude.
Just play on, like you said, really play on his emotions. Play on his emotions. Like, bro, this is not.
What do I say when he says stuff like, we're gonna look like idiots, Beth?
With what? Oh.
Like Jed's winning everything. This is the craziest move.
I mean, at that point, it's just like, I don't know, like at that point, I'm just like, I just have to dive it, I think. Just be like, yeah.
I might even say something like, Keith, like, dude, how about it's me and you, dude? Like, I already told you, I already, like, said stuff about, like, yeah, but then I'm sure we called out.
What?
I already said that the worst part about this is that just the way it's being done. I already said. Because they were like, would you actually do it later if it's this hard now? And I was like, probably, because I would never beat Jed otherwise.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just the way it's being done. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
So I told Keith, like, dude, me and you can do it together later.
Yeah. Yeah, say that, 100%.
Which are, yeah.
I'm down. Fuck it. Do it later. I don't care. Just don't do it now.
I'm like, I wouldn't feel like shit either if you guys got me. I would just be like, all right.
Exactly.
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, and like, I literally can't imagine if you guys, like, if I went out because of the one person I can't stand in this fucking game.
I know.
Don't giggle at me.
There's a chance. All I needed was a chance.
If you stay, we're having the best supper of our lives tomorrow night.
Best supper? What?
We're eating.
Okay. The best supper. We're eating. Alright. Well, that was a full
What do
day.
you do to my face?
Sorry.
Why doesn't your face do that?
So I was falling for you.
I said you can't say that.
You said it? Canada? Yeah? 3 times? Holy shit. That's nuts. What else I did? I think 4 times. I think it was more.
I tell them all the time anyways when I'm by myself.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
just not you.
Wow.
Just on accident.
Yeah, you fucking. You did. You literally did.
I can't believe I
What'd you
didn't
say?
see how fast I stopped myself.
What was this? What was the lead up though? It was like
I
this.
can't believe we get to watch ourselves.
Oh yeah. I can't believe we get to watch ourselves on TV. On TV. It's like what? That is not what you meant to
Scene
say.
53, I'm saying I can't believe that we're going to be on TV.
I can't believe we're gonna be on TV. Like where the fuck have you been, Beth? Like what?
I'm so stupid. I don't even know where they came from.
That is nuts.
Can you not be stressed and sad and having sex with me?
Duh. I actually feel really good right now.